Hey everyone, it's Michelle, Divine's Purpose. If you are new, welcome, welcome. If you're returning, what's poppin' lockin'? Got a confirmation already. We haven't even started. We're doing a Divine Masculine reading today. Firstly, I have to tell you guys, if you are new to my channel, I am a healer. I don't badmouth any of the Divine Masculines or Feminines. This is all about healing, rising up, and honoring your journey. So if you're looking for someone to badmouth your divine counterpart, you can click off right now. Divine Masculines, this is for you, my loves. I'm about to do a podcast with Nick, who is a Divine Masculine in the collective, and we're going to be talking about transitioning from the physical world, the 3D matrix, to your mission, purpose, and of course, your soul's path. So I want to let you know that's going to occur later today, so look out for it. You can see that release on my Instagram account at Divine's Purpose. All the links are below. My podcast is on Apple and Spotify. You can find that on my website as well. Okay, so let's get it started. I'm going to call in Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron to come in and see what is going on for you guys in the collective. I hope everybody's well. If you're a Divine Feminine cross-watching, you know this can resonate for the masculine within you too, or the masculine you are inquiring about. All right, don't let pride get in your way, full moon and Leo. All right, well, you know what, guys? This is basically an energy that has been surfacing for a while. You know, masculine energy has very big ego. I always think of Beyonce in that song, but also the pride. Now, Divine Masculines, I know that a lot of you have become more awakened in understanding this journey. Maybe some of you don't really truly understand it yet. Maybe some of you truly do. In the end of the day, your pride can get in the way of this transition. So if you are understanding that you are a chosen one, if you are a Divine Masculine in a twin flame journey, or a Divine Masculine on the path of enlightenment, and you are looking to transcend into your mission and your purpose, you're getting a red flag right in the crowning of your reading. Don't let pride get in your way, okay? So I'm going to jump into the energy oracle cards. This is the Moonology cards, by the way. I love using these decks together for masculine energy because they're just so grounding and so physical, and that's what you guys are. So let's get 3 energies here for you guys. So we have second chakra, Archangel Ariel, number 36, which is the 9. So there's a completion. This has to do, your pride is stuck in your second chakra. So this is lower toxic energy. It can also be things that have to do with sexual patterns and behaviors, or even just the lower ego is what I'm picking up. But Archangel Ariel is here to help you through this. And you can see the color scheme here, right? The yellows. We have walking away number 27, another 9, completion, and then a 24, which is adjacent possibilities. Adjacent possibilities, okay. Number 6. So this is the thing. You're going into, by the way, gratitude's on the bottom of the deck, and appreciation, another number 6. So we have 2 9s, 2 6s, really big synchronicities here. The big aspect here that I see is really understanding that you have to walk away from certain aspects of your life right now to have these doors open for you. It's action. That's the one thing that Divine Masculines have to understand, that action is the language you're going to be speaking through this transition. There's no more excuses. There's no more sitting down and trying to plan what is occurring, or even just escaping what is happening, because in the end of the day, it's like you're being called. And don't forget, this is Divine's plan, God's plan. This is your destiny. There are a lot of doors opening for you, is what I'm picking up once you do take this action forward. This is what I'm picking up. Full moon is a climax, is a completion. Number 9s are completions too. I'm picking up that you're doing your healing work in the lower area. Now the 3D matrix has a lot to do with fear, false evidence appearing real, money, power, sex, drugs, and rock and roll, that type of energy. I feel like Archangel Ariel is assisting you to clear this up. Very beautiful. A lot of feminine energy. So some of you have to really bring in your feminine energy. Don't let pride get in your way. Don't allow the pride to take away your feminine. A lot of you have been sitting in your wounded feminine energy and really disconnected from that energy. While you're doing your healing work, there's also action that you have to take forward of walking away. Now, this could have been triggered by a feminine energy walking away from you. That could be your divine counterpart, or it can be the aspect of you walking away into this gate, right? Walking into the gate, into the door of possibilities. I will check some more for you here and get some clarifiers using my Oceanic Tarot. By the way, on the bottom of the deck is Strength. King of Cups, emotions. Okay. That's funny. The Star, King of Cups, emotions and healing, hopes and possibilities, and look at that, balance and the Star. These are big synchronicities, excuse me, and we're in Libra right now, and it's all about balance, divine balance. So something is definitely balancing out in your life right now, divine masculines, but it will take action for you to come forward. So let's see what this has to do. Let's get a couple messages here for this healing aspects of the lower chakra. That's what I'm really picking up. Okay, so we have, okay. This is perfect because this is the material plane. So Pentacles is physical things. We have the Two of Pentacles, which can be options, but I'm also picking up balancing something out. And then the Four of Pentacles, it has to do with security. Now, this can also do with ego and pride as well. So what I'm picking up here is that because the red flag came out right to crown your reading, I'm picking up that some of you are feeling not worthy of this journey through the motion of your physical worth, of what's in your pentacles, what's in the material. But again, to be divine and to hold this light, you have to be ready to get burned through that aspect of this doesn't serve you anymore. This is another 6 together, by the way, okay? A lot of balance, a lot of yin and yang, as above, so below is coming through. Archangel Ariel is helping you right now to clear this up so you can balance. You might have options, the old and the new, the old and the new. That's what I'm picking up. It's a little bit of that juggling aspect. But I feel like with this security, whatever this is, it's twofold. The old is, the pentacles. Do I have money? Will I be okay with my life? How do I look like to other people? This is not what I planned for, yada, yada, yada. And the new is like, will I have security in this? Is this really my plan? Will I have the abundance and prosperity that this journey is supposed to give me? What is the new? Okay, so that's what I'm picking up. But what I'm also getting to with this is that there is a brand new start, and this is victory. Aces are brand new starts. And the swords are all about mental. So it's clarity that you're receiving through this motion right now, divine masculines, okay? So that's, I can get your confusion. I understand that it might be a difficult choice to make, but I'm going to also share with you one more time, and it just says it right there. Don't let pride get in your way. Don't allow the pride to make this decision for you, because most likely you've done this before. Don't repeat the cycle, is what I'm hearing. The star came out again. Healing, hope. The thing is, when you walk away and when you take this action, you have to have hope. You got to have faith. You got to believe into your Four of Wands, into your divinity. This is the Twin Flame card. And the King of Cups is on the bottom of the deck again, so I'm going to take it. So this is understanding that whenever you do walk away and what you're walking away to, you have to understand that this is going to be very healing for you. And this is also very rewarding. And also understanding that you're coming into the twin flame journey, which is actually your divine's path, which is your purpose, your mission, your destiny, your fate. And sometimes it's really scary because a lot of people are more comfortable being in that shadow aspect versus being in the light. But this is coming into understanding that for you to walk away, you're actually walking away into this emotional body. And this is about understanding and having full emotional maturity when it comes to your emotions through the healing. So I'm also picking up, there's going to be some healing with your twin, your divine counterpart, if that resonates. But whatever this is, it's going to be rewarding. Let's go into the doors that are open here. The doors, the windows, and all this light, all these possibilities that are coming through this energy. Wow, guys, the Magician. This is a very positive reading because this is understanding that you're doing the work. I feel like right now you're right here. Some of you are right here, but this is like the future energy. You know what I mean? It's like you are becoming the magician more and more. You make this action forward. See, the one thing you have to understand about God is that when you are a chosen one and you are a masculine, especially in the divine counterpart position, meaning a twin flame journey, my loves, this is your role. And the thing is, once you take the action forward, God rewards you with all the tools on the table. You have all the tools on the table, all the elements, and the only one is missing is the element of God. And that's why the magician sits with his left hand open, facing the sky. So when he is manifesting, he is open to receiving what God has for him or her. Take it as it resonates. But the only way you can actually get these doors to open is when you actually come into this through action and actually choose the path that God has for you versus what the material has for you. That's a big message, guys. Let's get 2 more on this. Really great, though. Okay, some of you are kind of in a hermit mode, or some of you have to be in hermit mode. This is a lot of major arcana here. This may take some more time going in and really listening to what God has for you. A hermit is beautiful because it has to do with wisdom, and wisdom has to do with your spiritual alignment, but also the journey of thy soul. The more ancient your soul, the more wise it is, but you have to sit still and listen and follow your heart. And, maybe you're still debating because, of these energies right here, especially with this. But what I'm picking up is that you are receiving the clarity that you need. And some of you just need to trust, really. Easier said than done. I know. I hear you guys in my head. Okay, wow. All right. So, wow. All right, y'all. Here we go. So here's the choices. Here's the lover, your divine lover. Okay. So your counterpart is here. And this has to do with another 6, by the way. This is the twin, this is a Gemini, and this is another choices. See, I feel like, and it's crazy, these are 2 different decks, but I feel like her and her look so similar. It's like she's the mermaid version of it, and then this is the human aspect of it. I feel like your divine counterpart has walked away from you at one point of your journey, or she's looking at something else. But see, she's looking at her here. It's like she's projecting a future energy here, and then now she's looking right at you, meaning she's leading you forward through the gate. Oh, that's beautiful. That's very true, by the way. But now you're looking at her, and she's looking at God, because that's the part of the twin flame journey. Divine Feminines, the majority of us had to take this walk by ourselves. We didn't have anybody to help us. We had to do this all on our own and trust. But now we've walked through the gates, and now we're looking right back at you, whoever's watching, and understanding it's time for you to follow and come through. This is twin flame all the way. And, with all these different energies that are here, it's understanding that it's time, and this will, this came out earlier too, this will require strength. It says stability here, which makes a lot of sense because this is about building foundations. A lot of you have already built a foundation with your counterpart. There's a seed that has already been planted, and there's a confirmation of that. But, some of us had to go through our journey to really gain the strength, the wisdom, the hermit mode, the magic, the understanding, the healing, the emotions, all of these different things. And, the last card that wants to come out is the Queen of Wands, this passionate queen. It's like this passionate feminine energy that's waiting. Or, this is understanding that you have this energy within you. It's very, very beautiful, this reading. I hope it resonates with you guys. I could tell you, too, talking to my twin recently, I can really pick up where divine masculine energy is on our, not level, but our wave of twins. And it's very deep, because the thing is, it's like there's an understanding that divine masculines are learning, but they need their feminines to help them. While divine feminines did it all on their own. And I asked my twin yesterday to pull a card for me through the motion of the unicorn oracles. If you guys are familiar with that deck, I don't have it anymore. I only have the one card he pulled for me a couple years ago, which is partnership, which is the Two of Cups. So beautiful, right? He pulled out strength, and it was a black unicorn, and strength is sitting right here next to the Lovers. And the only thing that's really missing is the Two of Cups, which is pretty much this. So, God's been telling you what's going on, Divine Masculines, but the thing is, of course, you guys had to go on your journey, but please understand that your Queen, your Empress, the Divine Feminine, excuse me, she did this on her own, majority of them, and she is more than happy to help you because she knows her role. But just also remember that, that gratitude and the appreciation for that. Okay, this is a very beautiful reading. It's very in tune to my journey and also what is going on as a collective. Okay, so if you guys don't believe that this is actually a real thing, or you think this is fantasy, or you think this is bullshit, I'm here to tell you it's not. The twin flame journey is very deep. This has to do with internal, cosmic, universal love. The relationship between the twins are beyond this life. You can't understand it unless you're in it. And also understanding that God has sent you here for a specific mission to change history, which is the biggest aspect of this journey that people are scared of, because there's a lot of lies and a lot of stories that have been told that aren't true through the motion of enslaving your mind. Now, what's the deeper layer of that? The deeper layer of this is that you too have been enslaved, Divine Masculine. Us too, as Divine Feminines, have been too. So we've been lied to, and some of us are really angry. And because of this pride, this fiery, passionate energy, sometimes it takes us away from our real path. But it feels like right here there's real love, there's clarity coming in, and there's really big synchronicities for you to follow. So I'm going to finish off this reading today with my Keepers of the Light, which is my first deck I ever got. It's actually a twin flame deck. And I want to finish off with what messages we have to close out this energy, because it is really beautiful. And then we have Horus. Of course we do. I believe this is an eagle. Cosmic gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring, and it's very true. Divine Masculines, you have a very powerful, abundant, prosper mind, but you have to choose also how are you feeding it, like a diet. A diet's not only the food that you eat and your exercise, it's also what you surround yourself with. It's like this circle that's around Horus right now. I think this is an eagle. I don't know. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but it's understanding that this is a messenger from God, and the circle around with all the eyes and the protection is understanding that you have to protect your energy. What are you looking? If you're still looking at certain aspects in the physical world, I know a lot of you are, you're not really doing your mind, and especially your higher mind, any service or benefit, because it's remaining you stuck through the entrapment of slavery. Your mind has been enslaved. This is a cosmic, galactic, and spiritual war. You have to understand the seriousness of our journey and why we're here, All right, let me get two more. But there are miraculous changes occurring. I just feel a very big, be wary of what you put in your thoughts, because your thoughts are so magnetic. Remember, if you're going to be the magician, you have to really master this, which takes a lot of time. Light activation, shine your light, your eternal guidance is coming through loud and clear. I can't make it up. It's like, you are a light being in the end of the day, no matter how much you played yourself off as you weren't one, because you're more comfortable being in your dark than your light. You know, you are a light being, and you're being activated right now. There's so much activations, especially in the heart chakra for divine masculines. That's been confirmed over like a dozen times this last week by divine masculines and feminines. So, you know, if I get a confirmation of more than 3 times, it's like, I'm not even questioning it. Do you believe? Do you know what's popping? You know, this is all about trust. But what I will share with you is that it's time for you to shine your light, because there is guidance coming through. You just have to pay attention. This is why Horus is warning you right now, be careful of what you're watching. If you're still watching shit that has to do with the lower world, anything that has to do with sports, sorry to tell you guys, any video games, any porn, anything that has to do with feeding the lower, the second chakra, which Archangel Ariel, is trying to clear, that you're going to remain stuck in that energy. You have to really be wary of what you bring in. It's time for you to change. It's time for you to change your surroundings and what you watch, and come into this energy, because it is a new world. It is a new dimension, and you know, when you do rise into it, the old will actually just disappear, which is kind of beautiful, because it's bullshit anyways. All right, last message. Soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connection between all things. Enough said. Amen. Because you're expanding into the higher. It's happening. I want to show you the card on the bottom, because I think it's supported. It's Holy Amethyst, Divine Alchemy. Move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. Because a lot of you really want to manifest things. But the thing is, it depends on how you're manifesting. If you're manifesting things that are not in your higher good or your soul alignment, unfortunately, my loves, I'm going to tell you through experience that, you know, it's not going to, you know what, it's going to be what it's going to be. I'm not going to say anything to you. You need a personal session with me. But what I will share with you is that, you know, make sure that magician and that energy of being an alchemist is in the right energy to who you really are. So if you need your own personal healing session, or any shadow work, or even mission work, you can contact me. I offer these services. I'm also doing donation-based 30-minute calls via Zoom right now, to really extend my service work and help you get clarity. You know, it's nice to have these collective reads, because, you know, we are tapping into the collective, especially in waves. You have to understand, this is a unity consciousness, so we're all jumping into the same collective energy. However, every single soul has their own journey, because your soul also has its own blueprint. And I also go into Akashic records and past life regression work. So if you resonate with this and you need your own personal session with me, holler at your girl. I'm telling you right now, we're coming into October, November, and December is going to be a huge shift for y'all. I know this for facts, because divine feminines, and even myself, when I look back a year from now today, this is when everything got serious. And I've been saying this for the last year. Divine masculines, you're a year behind the divine feminine. She is leading you right now. So I'm going to tell you one more time, because this is pretty serious. This is life-changing, but you have to take the action forward. The next 3 months is going to be huge. And the next 3 months is setting the tone for 2021, but also your future, your destiny, your legacy. With that said, I love you guys. Congratulations, divine masculines. Hold up, hold up, hold up. You don't love you like I love you. Congratulations, divine masculines. This is huge. This is huge. Divine feminines, if you're cross-watching, and if you're still talking badly about your divine counterpart, you too need shadow work. Holla at your girl. Congratulate the divine masculines that we are tapping into right now. This is huge. Yes, there is still things going on in the lower. It doesn't mean the next 3 months that's going to just transcend, because I feel like this wave, y'all ain't playing, because you know why? God ain't playing with you either. This is going to be a divine orchestra of everybody working together. The masculine, the feminine, and the Holy Spirit, the trilogy. Peace and love be with y'all. Many blessings.